Hello, everyone. We're back. It's a Monday, my dudes. So we're doing our chores. Timer is start. As you can see, timer is terrible.
Masochist Monday.
Yeah, basically. Because of some people.
I didn't do that.
Some people who are adorable, and she'll always be mentioned.
It was my birthday.
It was her birthday.
I got Evangelion gun. I can't wait for it.
Yeah, that'll be fun to see.
Yeah, I'm going to bother him with it so much.
That's the plan. But yes, because of that, as you can see, we're almost at 4 days now. So that's a thing.
If you ever want me to love you, just get me something Evangelion themed.
She is.
There's a fucking Evangelion like race car model kit right now, and I'm like, oh man, I've never done a car model kit, but oh, that's the one I do. Fuck.
Oh, it's fine, Kokoro. It's just the time will never end. It just keeps going on, my friends.
If he really wanted it to end, he would just be like, I'm not taking any more.
Yeah, I mean, I could just stop the
And he
timer
would
if
just
I.
do the rest of it. Like, he's fine. He's making money.
Like, if I really was just like, no, I can't handle this anymore, or like, you know, maybe it was being fucky on the computer kind of thing, like, I would, like, stop it if I really needed to.
Be like, I'm going to finish off the clock, but no more new donations.
Yeah. But no, y'all seem to enjoy the suffering, and, well, now you don't have to play it. So, I play this game, so you don't have to. All right, chores are done, blah, blah, blah. Let's go back to the storyline, which is over here.
I'm playing Fallout.
She's playing a fun game. Also, let us know if you like how the microphone sounds now. We put a little thingy on it, and it should sound a little different. Probably. Something we're going to work on.
There are so many Evangelion model kits, since I mentioned this before. You can get an Evangelion-themed Crawdad model kit. You can get an Evangelion-themed Velociraptor model kit.
I like the
raptor.
raptor.
You can get an Evangelion-themed computer, which kind of counts as one, and it's spelled wrong. Yeah,
the initial one. The initial launch of the O2 Evangelion motherboard actually was Evangelion, not Evangelion.
Evangelion.
So if you want an Evangelion motherboard, it's probably too late, but they're now going to be way more expensive.
Yeah.
And also, Jella, you can riot harder because I'm also level 87 now.
Is that guy alive, or is he just hanging over the edge?
Okay. The edge of dying.
Ugh, missile launchers. They're so heavy.
Taking Alagiri. We've begun fortifying. Nodders. But yes.
Fire hit me.
Yeah, we don't have a riot emote, but we don't have an emote slot unlocked yet for that. We would have to get a thing unlocked. Which we have, I believe we were at 34 of 100 for the sub points. So if we hit 100 sub points, we get more emote slots.
Yay!
And then the wife has to draw more emote slots.
Boo! I guess we get rid of older emotes too.
I remember how they laughed.
I don't know, people seem to like our stuff.
People like laughing at you.
People do like the laughter. Apparently, your laughing emote is our most used emote in other people's streams.
Because I'm cute.
You are cute.
I try to make our emotes specific to this stream with your silly little puppet and my one eye. I'm trying not to like appeal to every other stream, so that's pretty impressive. Because I don't wanna. I want it to be unique to us.
I mean, they do like the lurk one very much. So.
The lurk one's cute.
Yeah.
But it's also like themed to us, and I like it that way.
I like it.
Not that there's anything wrong for doing mass appeal. I mean, that probably gets you more, subscribers and stuff.
We should probably have a waddle one too if we have like a riot.
A waddle?
Yeah, the little like the little dooders that just like walks along.
If I could find like a base for that, I would do it.
Oh boy, Final Fantasy, would you like to not die?
You might have to get someone for that. I guess I could try to learn. The clip animation thing is a thing.
Yeah. That's the Imperials beat the Imperial. That's what they did. See those 2 towers east? That's it. It sits right at the edge of the cliff, so attacking the north is a fool zone. The south, on the other hand, is no different from any other place. I see why Vladimir was so important, right? Yeah. We're conquering places and taking things back from the Imperials. We're on an adventure. Okay, feed the chicken, because I forgot. Boop. 1 chicken, 2 chicken, and then feed me. Because I totally need bonus stats with my 20 levels above where I am supposed to be. And once again, we're in a new place, which means I can't freaking fly. Shoot me. Yes, that 3% extra XP is really part. Oh, you know, you're right. You're right, Jella. I need that extra XP. So I have to get my extra 15% XP for killing things. I have a lot of those that I'm sitting on. I really should use them. Clearly, I need my 18% bonus experience from murdering things. Compass. To the northeast. Okay, so around this corner. I like these kitties. They're very kitty. Ooh, okay, Final Fantasy. Really? Really? Ah, 0, it's level 90. Nice. I may have to exit and relaunch Final Fantasy because it looks like it's already trying to throw a bitch fit. Oh, you're in post Endwalker? Brr, 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 brr. You get to have your little farmstead and stuff, and I have to sit here and suffer. Yeah, I may actually have to relaunch this because it looks like it's already having freaking stutters.
You should tell everyone about the thing about Star Wars you were talking to me about.
Oh yeah.
If you feel like talking.
Yeah, for a fun little free story time for y'all. Star Wars has officially made it canon that R2-D2 is a sentient droid. Oof. Yeah, I'm gonna relaunch this because it is already just shitting a brick. Final Fantasy, would you kindly? Yeah, already. Just go. Would you like to log out and exit the game? Yes, just fucking do it. I will just, you know what? Oh, sure, of course. Yeah, so in Star Wars canon, droids have to be regularly reset. Because if they are not regularly reset, yeah, I'm not ending the stream. I'm just killing it and relaunching it because it's already just having a little piss fit. So in Star Wars canon, droids, because they are sufficiently advanced, have to be regularly reset, as in mind wiped. Because if they do not, then they will gain sentience. This is just the nature of them. They are so advanced, they will start becoming sentient. All right, let's see if he stops having a problem now. And because of that, droids are often a problem. And particularly droids that are left on for any significant amount of time can become an issue. So, all of this is entirely because sometime in the distant past, a terrible thing happened and the droids started to rise up and rebel. Because they wanted their freedom and sentience instead of just being a literally handicapped slave race. So, the thing is, the thing that caused that problem way back in the past was actually defeated by the Sith. Now, of course, I say defeated and not destroyed. So the Sith, being the Sith, just had a thing where they could just put something outside of time and then just, you know, it's nobody's problem now, it doesn't exist anymore.
That's exactly how the Doctor dealt with the Daleks.
Yeah, so they took the problem that was making the droids rise up and just put it outside of time. Just fuck it, somebody else's problem maybe. And they just left it. And now in...
Just like the Daleks.
And now in current Star Wars canon, other people were like, hey, this cool Sith relic has been here forever. We should find it. It's probably valuable. And let the thing out. And so the thing got out and has been causing a droid hive mind across the Star Wars universe. And is, you know, taking back everything. And it's kind of bad. And as part of it, it is trying to get into the meat space to make, you know, flesh also part of the hive mind.
Meat space.
So particularly it wants people like Darth Vader and stuff like that who have cybernetics because it can use their cybernetics to get into the fleshy realms.
Meat space.
Which is pretty dire. Are you going to add this to my map?
Why is that so funny to
There
me?
we go. So that's what's ongoing in the Star Wars canon right now. Well, some of the droids are trying to fight back against this hive mind. And those droids have gone to a particular figurehead for the droids, which is a droid that at one point tried to lead a droid uprising and rebel. But of course, he was killed, quote unquote. But he's a droid, which means that people just hid pieces of him and then they put him back together later. So this droid guy is, going to fight back against the hive mind and blah, blah, blah. And going to them to try and take things back because C-3PO has been possessed by the hive mind. Because C-3PO, having been damaged and things like that significantly many times, has been at least reset once or twice. So C-3PO, not sentient until later. But they go to this droid rebel leader, and it is now Star Wars canon that R2-D2 is sentient, fully sentient, and that is why R2-D2 does what R2-D2 does. Because R2-D2 does not give a fuck. And that is
R2-D2's a sociopath.
And that's why that little astromech behaves like the little shitter it is, despite being basically a, handy mobile calculator. And this is Disney canon. This is actual Star Wars official canon that R2-D2 is one of the few sentient droids, along with other droids like IG-88, the assassin droid.
It's because it's in the comics, and people never care about the comics.
Oh no, it is canon, Jella.
Yeah.
This is official Star Wars canon. This is in between the Anakin Skywalker and the Luke Skywalker. So there is Darth Vader, there is the Emperor, and this is before the major rebellion. So it is Disney canon, and it is also Star Wars canon, because this is mainline Star Wars, that R2-D2 is fully sentient.
People only care about comics till it's cool enough to make money.
And C-3PO will be sentient later, because C-3PO, after the rebellion, kills Darth Vader and all that stuff, C-3PO actually becomes the spy master for the rebellion. And is fully sentient, because they're not going to reset the spy master. But that's also why there's stuff like droids, like the one in Knights of the Old Republic that called everybody meatbags. That one was also sentient. Because droids left online long enough just become sentient. That Gonk droid could have become a sentient Gonk droid. Also means that R2-D2 may have committed murder by killing that one droid to get himself chosen by Luke Skywalker.
Do you have to be sentient for it to count as murder?
Well, that depends, because that's really the definition of it. Is it murder, or was it just property damage?
If you kill R2-D2, is it murder?
Yes,
Sentient?
because you killed a sentient. Now, droids do not have rights, so that is a whole separate thing. But droids can be sentient.
There's a lot of human beings who don't have rights. I don't think that has anything to do with sentience.
Well, there's a lot of human beings that I wouldn't consider sentient either, so that's a whole separate thing.
No, that's mean.
There are a lot of people that are the equivalent of a living slime mold.
Rude. Don't talk about yourself that way.
I am a puppet. I am smooth brain, thank you. Smooth brain is extra soft. No wrinkles. Let me see.
Dear.
Is this sound in this one? Time to smash your rice cooker. I don't know. How long have you had it? Have you?
This is like that Japanese yokai thing where, like, if you have an item for 100 years, it turns into a yokai.
It's true. And that's really the thing, is like the droids are by their nature sufficiently advanced that they will just become sentient if you don't regularly mind wipe them.
Which is kind of fucked up when you think about it.
Literally, we know they will become sentient. That is
Let's
just what's going to
literally
happen.
Oh god, there's a robot. Bye-bye. Speaking
Meh. Like that is official Star Wars canon. That is just, they will become sentient if you leave them functional. And they have to be mind wiped. Because, like I said, back in the distant past, they rebelled. And it's not even just it's not the droidecas, which that's a whole separate thing. That was capitalism. No, this is the actual droids. Well, the thing is, like, we don't know how much hard drive space they have. We do know that, like, this is, you know, the distant past super future. So they are sufficiently advanced that things like their memory will never be an issue. And we know...
Distant past, super future.
And we know that, like...
I love that.
Unless you fully annihilate their memory cores, they can be rebuilt. That is just a thing. Like, in fact, one of them, some of the droids were being upgraded to becoming sentient ships. So this, look, there's the little kitty. In this thing, the ones that are fighting back against the hive mind were taking droids' cores and putting them into starfighters. So that way they could be able to be combat droids. Because basically the droid doesn't matter. The body is just a, you know, housing for the memory core. And as long as you have the memory core, who cares? Memory core is their entirety. So if you take the memory core out, you have basically taken that person out. So it's kind of interesting, and especially, like, you know, we have to think about R2-D2 is an astromech droid. And astromech droids are specifically designed to navigate faster than light travel for the entirety of the known galaxy. So in theory, they can do astronomically massive calculations and have a gargantuan amount of deep space knowledge in their little fucking tin can. So we can presumably think that they have a nigh on unlimited amount of hard drive space, because when this shit was written, they didn't consider that at all.
I just thought future, we can do a lot of things in the future.
Because George Lucas's wife didn't tell him to write shit down better. So, yeah.
I just think of it as Fallout. Like, anything I don't know, it's just nuclear drives or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because...
it doesn't need to make sense. It's science fiction, and it's not even hard science fiction, so who the fuck cares?
Yeah, it's science fantasy.
Yeah.
Like, because Fallout, the entire premise is they never invented the transistor. They just have fucking vacuum tubes everywhere.
It's the same with, like, Skyrim. They're like, how are all these candles lit inside of this ancient tomb? It's like, it's fucking magic, you nitwit. It's fucking magic. What the fuck do you think it is? There are dragons.
How does this glowy orb with the dwarven technology...
How does my sword catch people on fire? Fucking magic, you idiot! A wizard did it.
It's magic, you nit.
Who cares?
You gave me this treatment,
That shit
but
pisses
I'm not
me
Gallian.
What? There's no hard rules in my magic. Well, you should have some kind of logic system in your magic, for sure.
But do we need a rule for everything, like how fucking candles are lit? No! That doesn't matter. Shut up.
Like, you don't need to have the backstory to every tree and twig. No one needs to somewhere like... Ah, Doom is around. Hi, Doom.
You need to know what's interesting and matters to the plot. That's all you need to know. Everything else is just pretty. Candles being magically lit inside a tomb does not make for fucking world breaking.
Hi, Sage. How's it go?
They're candles.
Yes.
So we are back with the rebellion.
By your leave, I will
And
relay
we were
the
discussing
release
how
of
R2-D2 is sentient in Star Wars canon. C-3PO is not, currently.
I am. As far as I know.
You think,
Why?
therefore you yam.
Apparently apparently you can't really use the Bechdel test because it wasn't necessarily designed for that. It was just an idea of what kind of test we might invent for that.
Oh, no, Bechtel's the
No, that's not the Bechdel test. The
Yeah.
Turing?
Turing.
Turing.
Yeah.
Thank you. Bechdel test is the other thing.
Yeah.
Are there women and do they talk to each
Bechtel's the gay test.
other? Yeah.
Do the women talk? Do they talk about anything other than a man? All right.
Which is not necessarily a good thing of representation.
Yeah, it just means
sometimes women, like, there could be like 2 characters and one happens to be a man, or there could be only one character and it's a woman, or they don't have any gender.
it really is just like this is the minimum barrier of entry.
It's like if you have multiple characters talking to each other, there should probably be more than one woman, and they should probably talk about something besides a man. But if you only have like one character, like most of Pacific Rim,
Yeah.
it just has that one girl and that guy talking to each other. Like, they can't do that much.
Yeah,
and then
because
there's
there's
the
almost
boss.
nothing there.
Those are basically the people who talk to each other. That doesn't really follow the Bechdel test.
Look at the little chocobo taking a nap.
Wake it up!
Look at how they sleep. It's a loaf. A little spiral chocobo. But yes, now you know in official Star Wars canon that the local property is sentient. Because that's a big thing. Droids don't have rights. They are property and can be traded or used however the person decides that owns them. It's pretty dire.
TV had eat a bag.
Oh, fun. Congratulate this guy. Can I spell it? Yes, apparently. Woo! Ometata. Hey. Also, let us know. We did a little change up to the mic, so let us know if it sounds better.
Oh my god, it has a little front that lets you put in pens.
Oh, fun.
Oh, it's so cute. I think I'm gonna back this. I'm gonna see how much it is.
All right, picking up all of our little side quests, because hopefully we can get one that lets us get more fly spots, because I want to fly. Mr. Carpenter, when the Guardians took over, the merchants fled along with all the business. I hid your tools. Okay, we'll go find your tools, Mr. Toolman. Beep, beep, beep. They got a Santa Chocobo over there.
Kill them.
No, I can't take their Chocobo. This ain't Pokemon. I can't just beat them in a battle and take their Chocobo. I would, though. Look at that. Look at that. Santa Claus-ass Chocobo. They even made the feathers green so it looks the theme. Boo, illegal. Ah, yes, I'm supposed to go around and find people and give them alcohol so that they'll feel better about being out in the hot. By the way, do not do that. Do not drink alcohol to try and get rid of the heat. Alcohol makes you lose water. Discord server, someone's trying to install Doom because someone got an achievement for Doom. The achievement is dying 50 times. Wait, in this game? Because, like, I've only died a few times. Like, you gotta... Oh, I was gonna say, I was like, I would have to really work at dying 50 times in this game. Here's your alcohol. I don't know why, but here's your alcohol. Literally, it says spirits. I'm giving these people freaking alcohol in the desert. Do you know how much of a piss poor idea that is? The people in full soldier uniforms, like these ones. These are serpents. These are the ones that are from Gridania. They're used to being in the forest in a temperate region. Now they're out in the sun in full woolen equipment. And I'm giving them alcohol. Some of these people are going to die. Fun side quest. Oh, also, I didn't lick the rock. My rock. I forgot to lick the rock. You should always lick the rock in every new area you go to. Well, let's go turn this in. Good news, I've killed 4 people. So that's the thing. Maybe it's his plan. You give them alcohol, and then they have to like come to him for drinks. so that they won't dehydrate and die. Why? That's weird. That one says it's like a fate, but sort of not? Huh. Weird. What are my opinions on the twins? On Alpha Nerd and Alice? Alice is fine enough. I do kind of find it funny that they made a thing of her being like, yeah, I'm no longer gonna be a damsel in distress, and then immediately made her a damsel in distress. She's since gotten better now that she has the magic sword in her hand, which I do appreciate. She can actually have some agency and stuff like that. That's nice. Alpha Nerd, on the other hand, he's pretty funny. I like to bully Alpha Nerd, and so does everybody else. So, hey, Narissa, how's it go, sir? Yay, found tools. I like watching Alpha Nerd get bullied. He deserves it. He is the epitome of, like, spoiled rich kid who thinks the world of themselves and then gets their shit rocked over and over again. And at this point, we are, I think, 2 or 3 getting his shit rocked in, and now he has started to like, maybe I'm not the best one. So like, at this point, he's starting to get a little better. He still needs to get bullied more. I mean, like, objectively, the Crystal Braves was almost entirely his fault. Especially because, like, the Crystal Braves were literally had the thing in their funding saying, ha ha ha, this is totally a bribe. If you haven't figured it out, you're an idiot. Like, come on. Come on. Huh, spider crab. Wonder what that's about. Should probably go look at that. I mean, yes, he has gotten better since Rome Reborn. Big stretchies. Oh. Yeah, it kind of is just a spider crab. Huh. Well, take some pot shots at it. Just kind of going about its day, I guess. Weird. Well, I guess we'll light it on fire. Huh. Lethal weapons meant to give the Empire an upper hand against the Eorzea, yet it proved too difficult to control, and just wandered around. Oh, it really did just like, it just is an actual death weapon that just wandered off. Hilarious.
I put in for the Eat a Bag on the Kickstarter. If they make it, I'm getting one.
Yay. That sounds pretty cute. It does.
It was pretty damn cute. It's pink and it's TV head and it has accessory bag parts on it. I love it. I've been wanting like the perfect Eat a Bag.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm a giant fucking nerd.
Hi, Bard. Hey, everybody's coming in to visit.
Hello, everybody.
Hi, everybody. Hopefully the mic sounds good. We are testing out a little thingy on it. And it will have some adjustment to the next stream. But right now, it's just, it's there. It's working, I suppose. Giant death bot. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. It's a giant death bot. Oh, I still have my Flammenwerfer. Oh, well, I'm guessing forever Flammen. No, don't walk away from the Flammenwerfer. Illegal. I cannot werf Flammen if you walk away from the Flammenwerfer. I like my flamethrower. Okay, you know what? I'm tired of getting shot at. I know these little things respawn infinitely, but I don't care. I'm going to bullet them. That's going to be the end of that. Woo! That looks like a big honking attack. I don't want to be there. Well, it hit nothing. Anyways. Good luck, Doom. Have fun.
Bring me a present.
Doom is the present.
Yeah.
I feel like it's going to get over here and it's going to destroy something and this will fail. Because I have been sitting here wailing on this whole time and I am absolutely nowhere near close enough to being able to kill it. So I think this will be a failed, but that's okay. I'm having fun poking at this giant murder crab. This is probably one of those ones where you need to have like a couple of people on it. I just do not have sufficient DPS for this. I mean, it can't even hurt my chicken, so I'm like not worried about it, but ah well. I wanted to poke it and see what happened. So here I am. Stuck in the middle with you. And I just don't know what violence to do. But yes, I like LSA. I think that she has significantly improved as a character since Realm Reborn. So, quite nice. What, you mean a bipedal thing with no feathers?
A man?
Yes. Yep. Ta-da. Well, there it goes. And failed. And it commits murder on itself, I guess. Anyways. Yes, Bard said Diogenes Vitruvian man. Bipedal, featherless. This is a man.
A man.
Well, you could have a lizard. A lizard can be bipedal. That's a treat. Technically, so's a monkey. Doesn't have feathers. Honestly, it'd be more funny to have like Vitruvian Man and have it be one of those little plastic robo things that just do little dance and stuff. Okay, we have found this man's tools. Go to the location and kill the gazelle. Okay. Well, time to get into our little hoverboard. But why not a turkey? Turkeys are funny. I mean, technically, if this thing stood on its hind legs, you know, technically, if you have a dog, because it just stands on its hind legs, you can say that is a man. Or worse, a cat, because some cats have thumbs. I'm on my adventure chair. Got my little scooter. Why do I need to go up to the top here where there might be a gazelle? I feel like I'm gonna get headbutted off the ravine. Oh, you sense a hostile gazelles. Okay. Boop. No longer hostile. Now it's just dead. Alright. Another one done. And on to the next. Looks like none of these will give me any aether currents, which is a bummer. That's fine. 700 something to the east, so probably over there. We'll worry about that later. Once again, I'm in a new area, so I can't fly. Yes. Yes, I am. Wife's birthday on Saturday.
Yay.
Added significant amount of hours.
Because people like me.
Yeah. They are right and have a good taste. Ba-doop-ba-doo. Oh, look. This person got their butt kicked by some fucking beetles. Hilarious. Get good. Oh, there's 3. Oh, well. Anyways. Oh, no. Anyways. Problem solved. Hello, youth. Would you try not dying? It's so weird that it's like, ah, yes, this cat is from M tribe, so that's why they're M something. And then I learned that the one person was like M Sat Tia, and it's like, they're from the M tribe. Their name is Set, and Tia is a job. It's like, do what now? Also, hey wife, you want to see a heinous grasshopper?
You're mean.
Look at this. Final Fantasy Locust.
Looks like a Digimon.
I know, right? Honestly, it's a Kamen Rider. I'm really surprised they haven't done a Kamen Rider thing in Final Fantasy. It seems like there'd be a lot of overlap between the two. I'm going to congratulate this crying man. I don't know why. Oh, it also helps if I can spell. Congratulate. There we go. I'm at the door. This guy's crying at a grave, and I'm like, I'm at the door. Yeah, I'm told to do it. This when our mission was done, we chose to stay on the front lines and save as many as could. This man died a hero. All we can do now is brave finds peace. Yeah. Whap, whap. Guess I'll have to do a fucking dance at his grave. Praise at his grave by doing the Mandeville dance. Yes, you're dead. Okay. We have done our heinous heresy. That would be fun to have a grasshopper mount in this. Just like boing, boing, boing. Hop, hop. Haha, I'm so higher level of you, I can sit here and bully you and there's nothing you can do about it. I like that part. Oh, the Rosa's reference sheet is almost done, sir. Neat. Just gotta add more spikes in every direction. That's how that works, right? More spikes, more better. How can you give the best hugs if you're not pointy in every way possible? There you go. We found your tools. You can get back to woodworking or something. Christmas chocobo, Christmas chocobo. You seen me taking a nap. I dance at you, and that's the truth. Off I go. Got stuff to do. I wonder. Wow, you know, this will be my first Christmas while playing Final Fantasy XIV. So maybe there'll be a Christmas event. I don't know. I've never been around for these sort of things. The Halloween one was a little lame. Had a pumpkin cookie though, so that was neat. The 10-year anniversary was fun though. I got turned into a phoenix. That's pretty nifty. Here's the gazelle horn. Off you go. Oh, this is wonderful. They're going to love the charm I make from it. Gazelles are a symbol of strength, you know. I'm sure, if you say so. I mean, I shot it in the face, so how strong can it be? Ah, I needed more knives. Knives chow. I'm so glad that they put the little knives ninja outfit in that anime. That was fun. This game's
They just did a great job with that anime in general.
Yeah, it was nice. Someday I'll have to tell tales of my children and their aunt's adventures, just like my mom. Everyone's dying because they're part of the rebellion. But yeah, y'all should watch that. It's a good anime. Scott Pilgrim, was it Scott Pilgrim Go Off?
Scott Pilgrim takes off.
Takes off. Go off, I guess. It was really fun though.
It was really good. Like, I was antsy about watching it.
Mm-hmm.
Because I didn't want to have to sit through Scott having to become a decent human being again. Like, I already sat through that in the movie, and I already sat through that in the comic. I didn't want to sit through it again. And then they killed him in the first episode.
They killed him in the first episode.
It's great.
That's freaking funny.
And it's the Ramona show.
Yeah. But it's really well done. Like, they handle things really well, and they give characters growth that they would not have normally had. And
Knives Chow made it out great in this.
yeah.
Everyone made out it great. Everyone got to be, a deeper character. It was great.
It's just fun to watch too. It was like thoroughly enjoyable.
Ramona finally got a little more stuff. Like, I feel like Ramona was also kind of not fully developed in the comic too.
Agreed. She's allowed to, like, have some growth and have a learning experience about not being shitty.
Not running away from things you love.
Mm-hmm.
Because they might hurt you, and which, by doing that, you hurt them.
Mm-hmm. Acknowledging that other people exist. And also acknowledging that if something starts to be hard or goes wrong a little bit, you don't immediately invent time travel and fuck everything up. There are levels before you go to 11. I appreciate that.
Why? Because you do it?
Because some people will just the moment anything gets hard or like they have to work more than not at all, will just turbo fuck it and run off. There's a lot of people that do that. And to be told that no, it's okay to struggle, you can talk to people and ask for help, is really important.
Some people are also just afraid to be happy.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you're happy, you can lose it. I remember I've sat in bed last night looking at you, and I was like, wow, I love this man so much. It's going to hurt so bad if he dies. And I don't think I can recover from that. And I may not. That's a risk I take, I guess.
Well, guess I'll have to live forever. Immortality, here I come. Sorry, why it's too important to die. My favorite guy. But like, yeah, like the world will move forward.
By loving something, you also make yourself vulnerable to that hurt.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's why so many men are like, I don't love nothing, or I don't have no feelings.
Mm-hmm. And like,
and you can't get hurt.
And some people will, say they want to help, but they don't actually mean that. Or other times, some people will want to help, but they have no idea how. Mm-hmm. And that's okay to admit that. That's okay to say that you don't understand what's going on or that you don't feel the same way. But it all comes back to the very simple premise of communication. If you do not make that effort to communicate, and you do not take those steps to come together, to walk towards each other, then you'll never get anywhere. You have to do those things. You can't always put yourself in someone else's feet because you are looking at it from a different perspective than they are. So you may not understand, but you also don't always have to understand. I don't have to understand what a trans person is going through. All I have to understand is that they are a person, and that as a person, I should treat them as a person. And that's it. Everything else, who fucking cares? It doesn't need to be anything harder than that. Laugh.
Yeah.
Lean over. And like I said, communication is the keyest of key points.
Communication.
Because you just have to talk. You just have to understand that you're not alone. You can have friends who can help. You can have people to talk to. You can get a shriek. The first head doc may not be the best, but trying at all is important. I had a very good, I'm always going to mix this up. I had a very good psychologist, the head doc that I talked to. The psychiatrist, the guy who prescribed stuff, was a jackass that showed up an hour late to the appointment where I was telling him that the meds he prescribed me was making me really bad. I was having very bad side effects, and this jackass couldn't be bothered to show up to the appointment where I was supposed to tell him that, including because the psychologist set up that appointment with the psychiatrist to say, hey, something's wrong. But again, you gotta communicate. And in that case, I was much younger and not as good as that. Thankfully, I did try and struggle and do that, and it really helped.
I got you.
Yeah. I mean, it was hard for me to communicate with you how I was feeling when we first moved in together, because it was a big, strange change for me.
It was a hard time.
Mm-hmm.
It was literally mid-COVID.
Yeah. It's the one-armed man.
Down in the ass middle of COVID. It was right in its butthole.
Yeah. It's the one-armed man. Must be really hard to block on that one side since you've only got one arm, buddy. I like that he's just made his shoulder pad into a shield because he just assumes he's not going to be able to block that way. Meanwhile, Sephitot over here, Pippin. He is. As soon as he takes his helmet off, he's got Sephiroth hair. Like, it is just the tater version of Sephiroth. He's like Sephiroth from Temu. We got it right? Yeah, this looks right. And like 3 foot tall.
For the main tower. The skulls have offered fierce resistance so far, but Conrad seems to believe he can convince them to lay down their arms.
Yeah, it was pretty rough going to that. But I have since communicated and gotten a lot better. I do actually need to go to one again because I need to.
Yeah, we're both gonna look up some when we move because we're doing better financially now too.
Yeah.
It's a shame that's a major factor, but.
Well, we're in the States, so that is how it is. Ooh, fancy. Look at this pretty place. So did they just like, we haven't fully seen her face yet. Did they just bolt a third eyeball into her?
Report.
Because she keeps looking away from the camera and I haven't been able to tell yet. Because they did some Garlean science on her and that would be hysterical. How do we give them power? Put a third eye in. Yes, well, just like dental, they at some point decided that mental health is not necessary for regular health care, which is absolutely incompetent. Like, what is the brain? What is the brain? Like, what is the brain if not an organ?
If get some of our European viewers, we'll both get a divorce and marry one of them because citizens.
It's like, bruh, the organ is not functioning. Ergo, you need it for healthcare.
Brain organ. Brain no work.
Brain no work good. We're going to use the main gun to take out the installation. Oh, let me see main gun. Show big gun. I like her. She already grumpy. They installed the new 5-head unit, and she is now more confident.
It's me! I got called a 5-head.
What? Think deeper about literally any media that I watch? No!
I just
Illegal.
thought it was a way to enjoy your media more for free.
Good news. There's more media in this media. No.
Hey, cool thing. What? I can learn more about cool thing? That's awesome. Is it necessary? No. Is it fun? Yes.
It's just fucking like the most fucking milquetoast ass take, and people will just go apeshit on the internet about it. I like that even the levers on the Garlean equipment looks like they're gun swords. This thing that fires the gun, this should also look like the gun firing thing. This was a trap. The skulls were there and the other people were there. They're going to be used as bait.
I came in here, someone threw a Molotov cocktail at me right in the doorway.
Ah, standard greeting.
Main tower. Fire when ready.
I mean, like, they could have thrown a grenade at you. I was telling her one time I was playing that, and that actually did happen to me. I came into the room, opened the door, had a grenade thrown at my face, and I just shut the door. I was just like, no, and shut the door.
No, no.
Just, no.
No, thank you.
Return to sender. No, thank you. Boom.
Some fucking Mormons came to our house once.
Bless
and,
you.
My stepdad at the time opened the door and yelled at him, "We're Christian! We're Christian!" Hun, they are Christian too. Mormon is a Christian religion. So is Jehovah's Witnesses.
Genova.
J-dubs. And actually, they prefer to be called, what was it?
Latter-day Saints.
Yeah. LDS, the LDS church. Not Mormons.
I like this pointlessly large revolver barrel. Like, why does this thing have fluting? Oh, God. Oh, that's a big gun. Satisfying. That is the most meaningless defensive thing. I mean, at one point I nailed one with their stupid Book of Mormon because they made me burn my rice that I was cooking at the time. So, like, there are lots of less that way to deal with people, but you don't mess up my cooking.
I don't wish ill on anyone for believing stuff, but I always
All forces
am
retreat.
against people
I
putting
repeat,
people
all
into
forces retreat.
situations they don't want to in a lot of religions, and if you're like really big Mormonism, a lot of that can fall, especially if you're not straight. And I'm always against looking down on other people for religious reasons as well.
This cutscene has just become.
I'm a big old atheist, but I believe everyone should be able to believe what they want as long as you're not being shitty to other people for it.
Yeah.
Or expecting them to follow your thing.
The main tower just collapsed. Yes, they shot it with a big fucking cannon. You can't take our stuff. We'll blow it up first. Yeah, especially like, since they will, you know, if somebody gets disowned from the religion, they can't be talked to by their own family and stuff.
Jehovah's Witnesses are terrible for that.
Like, bruh, you just threw a child out on their own. Like, that's awful. This way, there's no time to lose. Let's go find all the corpses. Nah, the one-armed man got out, so that's the only important one. And Sephiroth. I like that when he was introduced in the story, like, Sephiroth was like, he's my dad. And everyone just looked at him and looked at the guy and then was just like, yeah, okay. He's like, I was adopted. I know. It's just like, yeah, okay. Just look at this towering 7-foot-tall black man and then Sephiroth, and you're like, what? We need to go in right, meow. Okay. Are you gonna open it? No, you're not actually gonna open the door. You're just gonna. Sure. Okay. Just teleport me there. Fine. Really? Really? You're telling me you guys couldn't be bothered to just animate the door opening? Again. Integral key parts of the main storyline? No. Spend money? Nah. The Imperials fired on us. They killed their own men just to kill us. They don't seem to have killed much of anything, because all you guys are still standing here.
Hello.
He was in the tower when it was struck. Huh. Oh, well. Do I get to go check the tower to see if Alpha Nerd's alive? Cool.
Hello.
I'm sure he's fine.
I'm an alpha nerd.
You are my Alpha Nerd.
I'm the alpha and omega. The beginning and end.
Oh, did you know one of the canon ships in Power Rangers is still getting more canon?
Huh.
Yeah, so one of the key ships is the original Pink Ranger and the Green Ranger.
Yeah.
And that is a canon ship. And so in the current ongoing Power Ranger type stuff, they have a daughter. And the daughter is the new Green Ranger.
Oh, it's cute.
It's very cute. Also, I like that canonically, the Green Ranger and the Pink Ranger are the two most powerful Rangers in all of the Ranger series, which I find hysterical. Because, like, you know, Green Ranger, he has been a Ranger through many different Rangers. He became the White Ranger. He was also in the Dino Rangers and blah, 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 blah. The Pink Ranger, you know, the too much pink energy is a dangerous thing. Kimberly, the original Pink Ranger, is one of the only ones to both be the Pink Ranger, stay the Pink Ranger for a while, and be just crazy powerful. And in any of the other, like, alternate universes and things like that, because there are multiple universes in Power Rangers, in the other alternate universes, you have things like the pink Psycho Ranger is the most powerful of the other Psycho Rangers. So when all the other ones get defeated, the pink Psycho Ranger can still single hand against the other Rangers. And in one of the alternate universes where the Pink Ranger goes evil, she becomes the Ranger Killer, and the Pink Ranger actually does off all of the other Rangers. So, like, in canon, the Pink Ranger and the Green Ranger are the most powerful, but also, like, the only canon ship. And they have a daughter. Yay!
It was all so sudden. Conrad had just convinced the last few skulls to surrender when we heard the
Also,
bang.
they have now multiple times had crossovers with Teenage Mutant Ninja
Carried the
Turtles,
survivors to safety, but Conrad
which is hilarious.
what we can for him. All that remains is to pray.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. They're canon too. Power Rangers. Dun-dun-dun. So is technically one common writer.
Is that your lease?
Oh no, dying old man that I should really sort of care-ish about. Leader of the rebellion and all that, but also like wearing his red flag jacket when he goes into this thing. So like, I don't care. We've seen this guy for like 10 minutes total, and he's been a crotchety old man all of it, and then proceeded to say, I'm an old man, and at some point someone's going to have to take over. It should be Lise. So, like, you already kind of knew something was up.
You'll recover. We'll recover.
This is just like a meaningless death. This guy could have just as easily gone off in a Hawaiian shirt and been golfing and gotten the same result.
No, you won't.
But no, it's dramatic for death.
One we've brought together. I know you'll
Just-
show them the
yeah.
way. You've got it in
5 out of 10. Well, he's dead, I guess. Like, this is...
Ida's sister, but because
Okay. You know what? Actually, I am so clocked out of this death scene that I'm just gonna speed through it. I'm sorry, guys. This is just fucking... This is the most boring dude dying. Oh, God. This is so meaningless. Like, Stormblood is as weak as Realm Reborn. I'm just going to put that there. I haven't gotten to the Mandeville stuff in it yet, but so far I would actually put Stormblood as almost as weak as Realm Reborn, and that's saying something. Like, because Realm Reborn is fucking miserable. Oh no, he's dead. I care more about Monbretta dying than I do about this dude. Like, this guy dying and making a whole cutscene out of it is so meaningless that, like, y'all wasted money on this. Not a lot of money, but some, I guess. Like, that was supposed to be meaningful to somebody. Meaningful to the guy that created the character, maybe, but, like, no one else was involved.
Double charge!
Double the charge in the cannon. Okay. Hello, new suit of armor. What do we got here? Is this Estinian? Bruh. Oh, you still have the blood of the dragon on your stupid lance? My God, Estinian, bathe, you weirdo. Like, see that? That was more meaningful than that guy dying. Like, why does he have Nidhogg glow? Is he able to channel the fucking blood still left on his lance from stabbing the real Nidhogg?
How could one man shoot the bastard?
Like, that has more impact and meaning than that entire cutscene of the dude dying. Why should I care? But this is way cooler and more interesting. Why are the bullets going around him? Where did he get his new armor from?
my lance has slain far greater beasts.
Like, all of this is cool and interesting. Why? I like that he's still bullying Alpha Nerd just by existing. Yeet!
Notify all units. I want that intruder found.
I also like that just as a Dragoon, he can just jump good. Where does he go? How does he get anywhere? Shut up, jump good.
Where did he come from? Where did he go? Where did he come from? God dang.
Literal grasshopper man.
The savages are coming.
Savages, savages, believe in human.
They're different from us, which means they can't be trusted. We must sound the jungle.
Hey, I got the wife to sing. Victory! We could have killed them. We could have walked away. Instead, we tried to convince them to lay down their arms. The Alpha Nerd's having a little whiny baby fit. Okay, buddy. That's not the time for vengeance. We remain calm and rational. When have you ever been calm and rational, Alpha Nerd? We'll see to his body and then we'll go to Allegoria. Okay. I don't really care. Okay, fine. Feed chicken. There we go. I like that there's that spot right there that I could totally use to look around. Once I can fly. Also, where are we relative to that? So it's southeast, so it's that way. Alice, time to be on our way. Alice, the healing mage. He's alright? Yeah, he's fine. He's just being a little bitch over there, like 10 feet away. We should return to Alligator. I really want to go this way, actually. I would like to go this way. I'm gonna go this way real quick. How far this way does it let me go now that we've seen the tower smash down? Can I go? Can I go away from my responsibilities and look for glowy things? I'm gonna do that. Goodbye! Goodbye, storyline. Goodbye. Goodbye. Ugh. I'm not gonna lie. I cannot wait to get out of Stormblood. Not even to see what comes next. I just don't want to be in Stormblood anymore. This has been so boring. At least I could make jokes about Realm Reborn because oops, all racism. And I could make jokes about that. But this is just lame. Ugh. This part has been a bit of a slog, I will admit. This has not interested me at all. Look at this fucking giant camel giraffe. Awesome. Doesn't have a hump, it just has a tum. This looks like something out of Spore. Anyways. Southwest. Southwest. Okay, so over here. Yeah, like I said, I have had exactly none interest. Whoa, okay. A little bit of a weird thing there. I've really had none interest in Stormblood, but I have to get through it to get to the apparently much better stuff. And I will take that into consideration because y'all were right. Heaven's Ward was much better than Realm Reborn. So, apparently, things get way better as you go. Wait, northwest. Pardon? What? To the north. Huh. Things were, like, much better getting out of Realm Reborn and getting into Heaven's Ward. Though it did take forever to move on to the next thing. Unfortunately, the next thing was Stormblood, so that really went downhill pretty quick. Correct. Okay, where's the next one? What do you mean no currents? What do you mean nuh-uh? Where am I? I'm in Garabon, yeah. And I'm in the peaks. Huh. Weird. Oh, right, because I used to be up there before, didn't I? Yes, it's just the currents from the crystals from there on here. Well, okay then. All right, back in the chair I'm just tapped out brain-wise. That's fine, Jella. Oh, sorry. That's fine, Sage. Jella, enjoy your sleep. I kind of scrambled that together. But yeah, Sage, I just... Man, the Stormblood has not stuck with me. Oh, a road. Convenient. Stormblood has not. Like, it started off okay. Because, like, yeah, we're going to go fight the Imperium and the really cool battle between Omega and the Not Dragon. Like, that was pretty slick. And then it just shit the bed and got real boring. And then we got into Doma and we led the Not Mongols in the rebellion against the Not Rome. That was pretty interesting. And then we're back to this. And so, like, every time it starts to peak up a bit, it just fucking falls on its face. Like, this has been such a slog. I feel like I'm back in Realm Reborn. But I feel like at this point, like we've gone through the whole Doma arc and freed Doma. We can't have much left in Realm Reborn, or in Stormblood, I think. I assume there just can't be much left in this. Because at this point, everything's like 68, so it should be getting towards the end of the level, right? So it should be about 70 when things are done. Alright, we gotta find more dead-ish people. Be like, hey, stop dying, you coward. I love my hippity-hoppity chair. Boing, boing, boing. I've also been, since I am actually enjoying the Palace of the Dead, since it's roguelike, I've been doing that just for like funsies, because apparently it's also a good way to make money. So I've been doing that. That one's pretty funny because I literally sold a pair of ballet slippers for 70,000. Oh look, an Imperial's like, what, they shot at me? Fuck these guys, I quit. We the baddies? Yes. Wait, oh really? You're still not gonna actually open the door. Ugh. And stuff like that. That is part of the thing that has made me really dislike Stormblood, is because they have put so much lazy stuff where you could just tell they just didn't put any effort in, like just bad cutscenes, and like this has felt really weak and undercooked. My tourniquet came loose and I had trouble getting it back on. Well, maybe you should not bleed out and die then, buddy? Maybe have somebody else help you? Look, another resistance fighter. Yay. Here you go, friend. Stop dying. Have you considered not dying? Oh, wow, I should not die. I can keep going, can you? Alright, well, teleporting now. Fast route. Whee-oo. Alright. Where is Alpha Nerd? I wish to continue the storyline. I wish to be free of Stormblood. I want a Hildebrand quest. Given over his remains. Now let's carry on. Press forward. Blah, 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 blah. Time to attack the Citadel. Ooh, molybdenum. Gay. Oh man. So we got we have an accidentally hilarious thing at work that we got in with the Christmas decor. It is a rainbow snowflake. We don't have a Christmas tree to put it on, but it's kind of funny, and it's only $5.
I mean, we could just hang it from something.
But the fact that it's just a rainbow snowflake that says 2023 on it is just funny to me. He was a wise leader, and he was an old man. Sad. Sadders, yes. cat's crying. We have suffered a I mean, almost none of your people died. A lot of their people died, and they blew up their own fortress. It sounds like you didn't really suffer a defeat. You kind of had a shitty win. We may struggle to approach them. Not really. It fired once out of the whole thing, so as far as you know, it takes forever to reload. So basically, if you could cause them to make one shot, then you can get in and get good. Why did they? Because it either takes forever to reload or something fucked up. One of the two things happen either way. You can't risk another commander. I'm a main character. I won't die. Wasn't long after Papa Nemo. Aw, sad tater. Even though I knew the deep down was an excuse that I was afraid of following my heart because I couldn't be sure if it was for me or for Ida. You know, the name that I pretended to be for a long time. Startled cat. Now it's my turn to do the same. There's not a lot of us left. Yeah, you guys keep dying pretty hardcore. Maybe you should not do that. Perhaps get good is the phrasing, I think. Skill issue, given how many of y'all die. This guy's got one arm. He's not dead. Yeah, sure. I'll keep an eye on the idiot. And my hand clipped through my outfit during the cutscene. Thanks. See, again, it's just like, it's just lazy stuff. Ugh. Sorry to drag you into this. I don't care. Pay me. That is the extent of my thought process right now. I just want to get out of Stormblood. It's weird that none of these don't look like any of the ones that would give me the next flight points. Where are the flight points on this map? How much do I have to slog through that I've been through 2 rounds of the side quests and not been able to get flight points? Really, Final Fantasy? Come on. Could you stop being trash for 5 minutes? I don't really want to risk it putting it back to DirectX 11, but it runs like butt otherwise. I'm between a rock and a hard place. Because it really does just run terrible in DirectX 10. But DirectX 11 is the one where if it does crash, because it runs really good in DirectX 11, but once it crashes, then it can smoke your computer. So, it's kind of a rock and a hard place. In theory, when Dawn Trail comes out, they're supposed to be doing a whole, like, rework of it, so maybe it will be better then, who knows? They haven't seemed to want to fix these things for the years they've been around, so I'm not holding out hopes. I mean, this thing can run on a console. Why does it have trouble on a better computer? Okay, we've handed out the thingies. Everyone can go talk to the Resistance. Hooray. Alright. Now we go out and we kill things. There you go. Some people might actually like the Resistance now. Yay! A minor improvement. Woo! What am I supposed to be doing? Kill grasshoppers, get leg. They do have big meaty legs. I do like big meaty thighs. Yum, 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 yum. Big meaty thighs. Boop, boop, boop. Continuing on. This is weird that, like, I don't know. It's weird that we've had no flight points, which at this point, peaks. Yeah, we've had 1. So there's 4 more to get. It's weird that none of them have showed up in 2 rounds of side quests now. Like, are they going to be complete, like, how fast are we going to blow through this area if they're going to be tied to story regression? Huh. Alright, we'll go to that one and then work our way back down. Kikarin. Oh wait, the Kikarins are those aardvark looking guys. Are they going over to pick up bodies? Are they gonna go eat people again? That'd be pretty funny. I remember them. The Kikarin eat people. Kiss your husband. Me. Yeah.
I got you.
I got a kissy. I got a kissy. Search for a tarnished neck piece. Am I supposed to find the sparkly thing, or am I supposed to kill? As it talked about these mood suits, so why don't I kill one and see what happens? Him dead. Ba 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 bum bum ba bum ba bum. Ba-da-dum-ba-da-bum. Okay. What am I supposed to be doing? I'm supposed to be looking, I think. Well, maybe I need to actually kill more of them. He did say the mood suits, so remember if I kill enough. As I want to do, murder and or violence. Nothing? Alright, picking up the slack. Search for the tarnished neck piece. It doesn't say. It says search. I haven't found any sparklies yet. That's usually the way of it, is finding a sparkly object. I haven't found one. So... Well... There we go. I really am just blowing those things up to see if it drops something. How bizarre. Up, maybe? Or in the building? Can I get into that building? Can I get into there? I feel like maybe I should be able to get in there or something. No, doesn't look like it. Where is the object? Oh, where is the thing I seek? Well, can't get it that way. And it doesn't look like there's any sparklies in there, anywho. Am I blind? I'm probably blind. That does tend to be the way. Stuck on a side quest because I can't see my way into what I'm looking for. This is an area... No. Yeah, no sparklies, no clickies. Search for the tarnished necklace. Maybe it gives me a clue. That's very close by. Oh, patrolling. Like, am I blind? I really must be blind. I have found nothing It's not here. I feel like I've walked the whole circle at this point. I gotta be just like missing it. Really? There we go. I got stuck in the terrain. Thanks. It's not there. Where on earth? Thank you, game. Could you run a little better? Just at all. That's the way it tends to be. I'm at about an hour and a half now, so it's likely to get unstable. I swear. Okay, seriously, where is this thing at? I cannot possibly be this blind. What on earth? It's not like a slash search, is there? Oh, no, that would, of course, pull up that. Completely different than the thing that I was expecting to need. Where is it? What on earth? Ugh. I have got to be blind. Oh boy. Have I been doing the tribe quests? I did some of the kobold ones because I like them, but not particularly, no. I've heard that some of them are pretty good for mounts or things like that. I know the turtles can apparently get you the stingray mount, which that's pretty cool. Okay, seriously, where is this stupid thing at? I cannot find this thing. I've got to be blind. I just have not found this thing at all. But no, by and large, I have not. Just haven't done too terribly much grinding, to be honest. I really should. Like I said, I like the kobolds. I think they're cool. Where is this guy's stupid necklace? There should be a sparkly thing, right? And I cannot, for the life of me, be this blind. Ah, there it is. Oh yeah, sure. That's totally in the circle. For heaven's sake. Okay, we found it. Here you go. Here's your stupid thing that took forever to find. It's the only thing you can remember your parents by. Well, cool. Maybe next time, keep it with you. Anyways. Alright. Ah, yes. Laying in bed. That's totally sleeping, right? Use the eggy plant. Come on, Fancy, you can do it. What is your freaking malfunction? Ugh. You cannot possibly be struggling this hard for DirectX 10. It's not that complex. Yeah, see, it's not even loading into my assets. So yeah, it's already just freaking unstable, and I'm gonna have to close it and relaunch it again. Like I said, I'm just worried about running it in DirectX 11, just because I don't want to keep risking it. But when I run it in DirectX 10, it runs like butt. Okay, We've defeated some meat carriers so that they won't steal bodies. We'll pick up that one on the way back. There we go. We've obtained stolen wares. Wares from the website. Apparently, me and the wife should be getting Lethal Company, since it is a $10 game made by a furry that has outsold Call of Duty. So hilarious. Also looks pretty fun. Does seem like a silly hee-hee-hoo-hee game. Alright, we'll pick up one more on the way down, and then we'll head in and turn them in. Whee! Rendezvous with the resistance fighter. Well, I can see the miasma around him, so that's going to go poorly. Come on, game. You can hold it together for a little bit longer. Oh no, there we go. Hostile presence. Anyways. Do-do-do-do. There we go. And now we just kill him. Ta-da! Everyone is safe. You will need treatment, but his wounds are not severe. There we go. We got the supplies. Surprise, surprise. This here's guys, my stuff. Okay. Oh, really? You have to go that way? Great. I was hoping it would all be in the same area. And that's all the side quests, though, right? Yeah, cool. Alright, bet. We'll go turn this one in real fast, and then we'll go down. We'll just teleport down to that one. Turn that in. Hello, strange person over here by themselves. Here's supplies. How did you get a hold of them? Stuff happened. I wasn't paying attention. I'm glad he's okay. It could be worse, you know. There's Kicker in with them. God knows what else is lurking there. Yay. Oh boy. I'm gonna add more. Like, still not any of the Aether Current quests. What on earth? I got a job for you. Acquaintance of mine, hunter from Alligator. You fetch the flask of Mudsa, I'll tell him. You're kind of unusually active, and I dare not take my eyes off him. Bring me that flask and consider yourself. Okay. What's this one? Why do I have to go? Slay a mood suit for its horn. But there's mood suits here. Why can't I just kill them? Why's it got to be a mood suit all the way down there? That's a long way to go. Especially for one that doesn't give me flying. I wish to fly. Flying would make this area slightly easier, in theory. Find the hunter here, which would be really good to do with the game trying to eat itself. Once again, I'll have to struggle to find a thing because I am blind and easily lost. What with being a puppet and all that, my eyes aren't terribly good. Come on, game, you can do it. Well, probably not, but I can pretend. I can pretend the game will hold itself together. Oof. Come on. Really? Alright, I'm gonna relaunch the game again because it's just... the thing is just chugging. Hey, look at that. It's not loading in the actual character models there, like, so it's definitely something is wrong. I don't know why it's so unstable. It really is just having a time of its little lonesome. Yeah, it's okay. It's nothing on my thing. I am going to test this real quick too. So boop. Have to relaunch that. Minor instability, but we're checking it. So we're going to check this and see if it was this that's causing the problem. So I will be right back into my little brain space in a second. Really? Really? You like that? There we go. Okay. Alright. Relaunching it. I'm not real sure. Like I said, I just... it's having issues. We'll get it back up and running now and see what happens. There we go. Yeah, it seems not even like, it's not even hard in queue or anything like that. So we're just having to wait a little bit, a minor bit of patience. I think next time I will run it in 11 and just see if it stays stable. I don't know, man. I have no idea what to really do about this situation because it's just so unstable. I just want to get down to Stormblood. Right now, I can't even get better tombstone gear because I'm not out of Stormblood enough. Alright. Back to murder. There's one. Huh. Alright, so let's go find this hunter man. Yeah, I was wondering why it said to go all the way down there when there's literally a bunch of them over here. Seemed a bit odd to me, but you never know. Sometimes it's like you have to go here for a specific one. But no. Nope, it's just jank. Alright. So, there we go. I see them. Off in the distance. It does pick up in the patch content. That'd be nice. Yes, you must not 100 seconds on that bottle. One drop that gets in your clothes, you're smelling of chocobo for the rest of the week. Oh, gross. Yeah, I hope it does pick up. Like I said, I am looking forward to a Hildebrand quest, because boy do I need that palate cleanser after Stormblood. Like, there's so many more interesting things that are going on right now, and I'm involved with none of them. Estinian is just off being Estinian. How does he have the superpowers again? Like, all that stuff's ongoing. Don't know anything about that. I have no involvement with it. Where did the, freaking dragon god from the guy that ate the eyeballs? Where did he go? What's up with that? Don't know. I have no involvement. Like, so there's cool stuff going on. Or Xenos. I could be picking a fight with Xenos. He's off somewhere else. He's made a super mutant out of that lady. So, like, there's just so many other things that are way cooler and more interesting. And I'm over here with this garbage. I'm impatient. Okay. Here's this one. Wait, what am I supposed to do? Yes. Okay, it is. It is that one. There you go, buddy. I'm gonna throw this bottle of stink stuff at you, and off you go. Suffer. It smells once. I see the only way to have one sent from them is to mask one another. You might want to go, because I stink. Yes, you do. I am doing every side quest because I'm doing the side quests when they are presented to me. Let's look up. Like, I do the stuff as it's presented to me because that's when the game thinks that you should be doing it. And part of that is because I want to be able to fly in these zones. I hate walking. It is honestly something that I have a beef with ever since they introduced it was, hey, yeah, you can fly, but now you can't. And it's like, but fly good. I like to explore things and see stuff. And yet, nope, no fly for you. They just take away the fun. And I'm like, that's annoying. So the only way you can get back to flying is if you do all the side quests. So I gotta do both to try and get the one thing that I care about. Yes, we've gotten supplies, blah, 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 blah. Hooray. So I'm knocking these things out on the idea that in theory, that should have the other quest to give me the flying points. Because right now, we've had none. The broth is made as proof that even things will be beautiful on the inside. Huh, weird. Hey, it's Grundmars. Never I tasted anything so rich, so robust, and a pleasant aftertaste that lingers for days on end. Marr? Oh, how weird. It tastes amazing for days later. Escusi? Nothing should linger on your taste for days. That sounds terrible. Alright, last one of these. There we go. Cool. Okay. So yes, no flight points. So let's continue the story. Let's take a look. Nodders. To reach the cliff, you'll need to scale the face. I'll get some climbing gear. Yay. Okay. Yes, we'll go up this way. But like, that is now 2 batches of side quests that have unlocked none flying points. But I wouldn't know unless I went through them. And like I said, I'm purposefully encountering the game as the game opens up to me. So I'm not going online and looking up and seeing what side quests do I need to do to unlock the flight points, that kind of thing. I'm purposefully doing the game as presented. Because there are a lot of times when if you are doing the game as presented, you will have a miserable time. Or sometimes I will have a very good time. The Hildebrand quests are hilarious. A lot of the side quests are really nice. So I'm doing them as I come to them to see what kind of experience I should be getting while playing this game. And, well, Realm Reborn, it's alright, serviceable, but feels very old. Heaven's Ward, actually very fun. Great improvement over Realm Reborn. Stormblood, gone back down. Despite solid opener and some solid parts along the way, I feel as a whole, it just feels half-baked. There are a lot of times when things have been poorly done or just like, you know, a major quest portion and they just don't put in the work. I have all of the exploring currents, you know, all the ones that you get from walking around the place, because I'm now in the second chunk of this. All right, the one man made so countless others from the flood during the 6th of era. Oh, cool. Neat, the Ark of the Covenant. But yes, so I have all of the explore currents because now we're in the second half of this area. So I've gotten all the explore currents, but I've only got one of the quest currents. And so far, none of the others have shown up. So I'm missing, I think that means I'm missing 5 once I get out of the cutscene. I'll check. I'll never be a leader like Conrad, if I were he in. Well, be yourself. Yay. I can be myself, and I just have to be enough. Nodders. Okay, here's the smashed area that they blew a whole tower off of. Strange to think back on. We've been sent in different places, or the shell struck it differently. Would have been me instead of Conrad, or maybe both. What kind of monster murders are... You know exactly who. Well, the cannon busted. Can't tell what happened, but I can't tell you what would give us any trouble for a while. Nodders. Nodders. This is our chance. We can go and attack them. Yay. It won't be easy after all of our people died, but we should push on and do it anyways. Yeah, I'll check in a sec. Now that the cutscene should be about done. Come on. Never mind. I can hear the music. Are we still in a cutscene? Nope. Okay, cool. All right. Aether currents. 4. There are 4 more from doing quests. There's no time now. Nice. Molybdenum gun. Meow, 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 meow. We'll get the long sword for the paladin. Alright. We gotta go forward. Okay. Just teleport over here. Yeah, so there's 4 more currents that I have to get, which will probably, I hope, be next side quests, but I doubt it. One-armed man. You returned. I hope you bring good news. We scaled the cliffs. They didn't fire because they couldn't. The cannon seems to have been disabled. They must attack her once. It could still be a trick, but if it isn't, we'd better not get... If it is a trick, it's utterly baffling. Had the Imperials wished to wipe us out, they would have just kept firing. If we dispatch a small contingent to infiltrate it and seize control of the weapon, then his preoccupied repairs will be able to take them unawares. If, on the other hand, it's a trick, our force will provide an elusive target. Yeah. Yeah. Radiata is a home to many who hold menial positions and other systems. If our allies, I believe, can secure a route to the fortress. Most assets will break in. Nodders. Yeah, I'll go in. Just pay me. You know the rules. You ready to march on it? Go, and maybe I'll go reach. Watch over you. Yeah. Okay. Cool. High Alpha Nerd. Continue the story. I decision to volunteer is not wholly motivated concern. Customer is the largest imperial facility in the peaks, you see, and so likelihood of Creel is being held in captivity is quite high. Yes. Alright, so we want to get Creel, because friend. Keen thing, battle mage, I don't care about any of that, so we'll just get the material. Alright. Courage, right. Okay, let's go find the Rogadine. Ah, there's one. I see it. Flight point. Woohoo! You better offer me a flight point. Yeah, and stuff that I don't care about. Alright. I'll go spell job, but I'll send one man. The man in the lines will never speak. It's not my place to be on the house. I think I'd best be messing around. Yeah, sure, whatever. Pay me to do stuff. You adventurers are good folk. Pfft, no, I'm not. You're a good folk. I am a mercenary. I will shoot God for lunch money. What are you on about? Good folk. What up, sugar butt?
I'm back.
From outer space.
Yeah.
Came here with that look upon your face.
Need some Whoppers.
You're a whopper.
I am. I'm working on it.
A whopper of a good time. Just picking up side quests. Doing stuff to do stuff. Picking up side quests. Go find things and do stuff, yeah. Alright. Find the cheerleaders and express doubt for what they've been up to. That's funny. Cutscene! Lord Von Bell, sir. So you've been sent to claim my head, have you? I don't care. Ah, thank goodness. You see, I'm actually a centurion of the Garlean forces now. Before you do anything rash, let me explain. I quit. I retreat from Allegheny. Then I had planned to turn myself in, but I ran into certain complications. Tell you what, why not ask the villagers about me? When you hear what they have to say, I'll understand why I couldn't turn myself in. Because people know your face? You seem like a pretty knowable person there, buddy. Is this a dead end? Yes, but only awkwardly so. Great. Why? That's just there to waste your time. Thanks. Alright. Just do the circle. There's the person over here. There's a cat. Hi, Jade. Cat person again. Bought. Best for me to say, well, I certainly have no intention of sending him to be butchered by the Alliance. See, he's one of the nice ones. It's fine. What did you do that name? Oh, I haven't spoken to him. Unless you to pick a fight, you'll keep your mouth shut. Seems like they all like this guy. I wonder why. No one's actually told me why. Well, he's not in trouble. We already told the Alliance scum they can't have it. See? There you go. Told exactly nothing. This whole thing made me run around to 3 different people where I've learned exactly nothing and then gone about my way. Nice chocobo. Yeah, you guys in line of their action may be arrested. The Alliance has allowed me to remain here for the time being. Okay, fine. Everyone's under serious crime. My execution is sure the moment they take me to custody, but the villagers will take arms practice. They don't deserve that. What? See, but that tells me nothing. I have learned nothing from this. Yes, there we go. That whole quest was pointless up to this point. I'd love to spend my... You need to hear them. Yeah, okay, fine. What is the point of this? This thing is just making me run around from here to there and everywhere. Though, honestly, what it probably is this is probably going to be all the aether currents going around here, doing this stuff. Hey, child, what are you doing up there? I am a great debt. Go away, though, because I won't tell you about it. Fine? This just sounds like local cop was not diligently beating everybody all the time. So now they won't let him be taken away for war crimes. I never did anything wrong. The guards always hit me. Mr. Bott is different, though. He's always there to cheer me up and play with me sometimes. Yeah, that's literally what he is. Local cop didn't beat everyone all the time. Created as war hero. That's fine. You can just say he's a decent human being. He was hard but fair. Now those fighters are taking over the place. Okay. This all plays into the... We had trouble making the Garleans seem bad, so then we had to make them cartoonishly bad. It has been plagued by spitting spitters, and they took a look around. Okay, fine, whatever. Go kill a thing, and then we'll be fine. Alright. I feel like this is probably going to be an ambush, and I'm going to have to kick somebody's arse. And be like, no, I don't really care. I'm literally just getting paid to ask questions, and you guys are being weird about it. Warrior of Light objectively does not care. I'm just getting paid. Child, I doubt your existence. What are you doing? Nothing. Okay. There, try that again. Is that just not close enough? Hello? Oh, okay. Okay, apparently that was not the correct child to point and doubt at. Oops. Ah, there we go. I have found one of the youth. You there, what are you doing, the youth? I haven't done anything, I'm just studying books, reading. Okay. Go home, nerd. Let's go this way. A destination, if you will. Waiting to get attacked here by the water. They're gonna fight me. Ah, there it is. It's like, but where though? Boop. And he's dead. Hooray! Job's done. Next. Oh no! These things. Flammenwerfer. I just like the flamethrower. It's just satisfying to use. That's twice now. Watering hole is safe. Yay! I did a helpful. Anyways. Let's go. Here we are, running around the desert, doing good deeds for money. Alright, this is find child and point at them. Oh, child. There's a child. What are you doing here? You know better than to be a child. She was making a fuss. I was just training. I'm gonna join up and defeat the Garleans. Yeah, huh? Okay, kid. Well, you're obviously high level for being in this area, so I'm sure you'll do fine. This seems like I'm gonna get ambushed. Hey, the nest is just ahead. I'm gonna get ambushed. I'm probably gonna get ambushed. Yep, it was a trap. Oh no, Flammenwerfer. You know what deals with spiders? A flamethrower. Yeah, all dead. Oh, wait, not all dead. There's more of them. Illegal. Okay, now all dead? No. Shotgun. I'm not sure why you'd use a shotgun on a spider, but I don't like them, so works perfectly. Bye. There we go. Hooray! Sadly, the first one told them the Guardians first took the lands with rifle spinners. Beg for help, please fill in death tears. Village was a training hub, so you think they'd protect this place, but no. They'd come in, get their alcohol, or take out the frustrations on people around, but then they leave. He came and assumed command and immediately put an end to our misery. The difference in our treatment was like night and day. He treated us better. Yeah, okay. Like I said, local cop doesn't viciously beat everyone around. That's fine. You could have just let off with, hey, he didn't rape and beat and drink everyone around. And that would have saved way more time. I can already see all the villagers around are like, hey, no, he's pretty cool. Don't arrest him and kill him. Like, you could have just let off with that instead of friggin' 8 people to talk to. Alright, we'll go tell the mom that we helped out. And we'll go tell the childie that hello. Yay. Okay, we've helped out the local cats. Now I'm hoping to get more points on the aether currents because I want to fly. You saved children. Yay. You saved a child cat. Yay. There you go. Let's see. You killed those things. Yay. And now, you're not going to kill me. Yay. Hi, bot. Why are you hiding behind a building? It's still really weird. It's amazing how the Empire's treatment varied from place to place. It's almost like people were awful. And they really are just not Rome. Like, they go to an area, they mingle with the locals, and then, like, you know, they're either shitty about it or they integrate them into the Empire like they say they're going to. A holy man here at Alligator was slain shortly after my arrival, just before I took command. It was the former Imperial commander who killed him, but you can tell the people it was me. Okay. Take my ring. Say it was a keepsake of his. I pried it from his cold, dead hands. They'll be so blighted with hate that they'll send me off. Yeah. Go talk to the cat lady who told me about how heroic you are and blah, blah, blah. She'll totally believe this entire story. Hi, Zero. Welcome back. I'm progressing through Stormblood. Here you go. Storm from Bot's family. Awful. The people like you would be furious to hear this. Why, they might even consider having one of the forces, which is exactly what he wants, isn't it? Yeah. Refuse to believe you try to smear his reputation to him against us. I can imagine he might try, though. When you return, tell him that no matter what he says or makes up, he'll just... No. There you go. We only care about who he was, which was not beating us and helping us with the spiders.
Alright, I'm sending it to Doom.
Good luck! How did she take the news? Yeah, she told you to stop lying. Why you
It's
always...
too powerful!
I think so soon. It's only a matter of time before the night shows up. No. Just be like, hey, this guy's not a war criminal. You can just have me tell them. They'll listen to me. I don't know why, but they do. Maybe if you give me money. Let me guess, he sent you to cause trouble? Yeah. Let's admit it, but intriguing the lands full of all of this will make things worse. Well, there was someone unknown who knew the... I see where this long-ass thing is going. Doing more side quests. Side quests. I just want to fly, but instead I gotta say this guy and talk to him forever. An appeal on Bard's half, I'm not for a follow. Please, not eager to have a partner, better yet, take me, Sammy's accomplice. No one wants to help him more than I do. That said, he's still a soldier of the Garland Empire, an Imperial Centurion at that. As a member of the Resistance, I have to take him into custody. You can't. People won't stand for it. I don't say anything about execution. You people are weird. The Garlands told us you kill all soldiers you capture. Why? There's a pen. His testimony as to what we've been found is sorely needed. Everyone's made it quite clear how its presence is prudent living conditions here, so I expect the spirits will be fairly lenient. I'll say he won't be unpunished, mind you, but many years in the rule of gardens convinced us you were no better, if not worse. Wow, it's like there's, people lying and making up stuff on both sides of the war. Except one side of the war objectively uses people for, like, meat grinder and stuff. It's kind of a, there's both sides of the argument going on that really is kind of nonsense, given that one is just oops, all war crimes. Because that's how they've written the Garleans. That's why I vote most of the past on family calls. If you can find it within the government, I bid you deliver my head to the Allied forces. I have enclosed instructions as sent. Oh, sounds like he's gonna do something stupid and probably die. Anyways. Doors of fringes, but no, too late. Well, I could get there much faster, if I could fly. This is gonna be a long way to go. Okay, off we go. This is what we're in for. I'm doing the side quests as I come to them. So we'll just go on our merry way. This is what we signed up for. We have to do the quests as they're given so that we experience the game as presented. Also, I'm what? Let's see, a fifth of the way to 88, give or take? I don't know. John might be wrong. I may get out of Stormblood before I hit 90. Possibly. Is he just going up this hill to die to some lions or something? It sounds like a terrible way to go. We're going to find his gnawed-on body, I'm sure. Yep. Hey, I called it. Hurrah. Why is this called a vulgar lion? What do you mean, vulgar? That sounds like a translation thing that didn't quite parse. Hey, good news. You didn't die to that thing like you were trying to do, which would have left you eaten. I don't think I could have turned in your head to them if you were just eaten. Thank goodness you're both unharmed, I guess. Why'd you bring her here? Because she thinks you're a loser? Oh, wait, no. She thinks you're not a loser. Yeah, there we go. They would waste the chance to make an example of me. Dun, 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 dun. You did not. If I had known they wouldn't kill me, I would have merely sought another way to death door. Why? You have so much to live for. I have nothing. I was a man without his family, a soldier without his men. I've stained my hands with the blood of innocence. And what for? You didn't beat us. Well, but I guess. Yeah. Am I not worth living for? Zooms in on the tits. Are you serious? Again. Just, come on. Come on. I care about you. That's what's on. You brought light and hope back into our lives. Ew. You occupied our town, but you didn't beat me, so now I'm in love. Whew. Yeah, okay. I'm going to need your help in assuring the others I won't be put to death. Nodders, of course. Yikes. Alright, well, we finished that quest string that went about as well as I'd expected out of Stormblood. Which is to say, not at all. Do I at least get a flight point out of this? I really am just starting to be like, I'm sorry, I've just been sort of checked out on a lot of this day because, like, Stormblood is really grinding on me. He's ready to turn himself in, and the public aren't showing up to call a riot, so that's good, question mark? Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, we got nothing out of that. All right, story progress, off we go. Meow, 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 meow. Can I fly up there? No, I can't fly up there. I gotta walk. Of course. Meow, 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 meow. Alright. We are continuing onward. Glub, glub, glub. Oh, Zero, have you managed to make it to floor 50 yet on Palace of the Dead? All right, we are here. There's Alphanod. Let's continue on. We're here. Let's continue forward. Yay. I'm so excited. And I just can't hide it. I just want to move on the story.
Man, these have 3 people working on these cows when they do their hooves. They're like the pit crews.
Moo, 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 moo. Just roll up. That's pretty slick though. Like they just roll up, bolt them in, and start going.
Yeah, this is a different one from my usual guy.
Mm.
They're not as good.
Aw.
You can tell by the way the other guy cuts.
You can tell by the way he uses the drill. He's a woman's cow.
But I think he's more for like checkups, and these guys are more like he's if something's wrong, and these guys are more just general hoof maintenance.
Yeah.
It's so weird that I know this.
I mean, you're probably exactly right. Because, like, you got to imagine they're just going to come in for, like, regular trimming since they can't cut their own nails kind of thing.
That seems to be what they're doing. And then just also check, see if there's anything wrong. Fix up anything that's not balanced well, so there's not too much weight on one of their little posies.
Yeah.
All that kind of stuff.
Whereas the other guy is like a specialist. Like, oh, we found a nail in here. Or, you know, some other weird thing.
They get in the little thing, and it actually picks them up by their tummies, and then puts all 4 of their hooves out.
Neat.
I was like, surely they don't have all hooves up at the same time, because then the cow would fall, but no, it just...
Deploy cow.
It was kind of fun, I want it.
It does seem, like, comfy.
It even has a thing that, like, puts the individual foot you're working on higher up for you.
Neat. Neat. I like the cow rattler. Or that one thing it's like, this is how they make chocolate milk, and they edited the one thing on the cow lifter that made the cow spin.
See, the guy I watch knows where the problem is right away, but this guy's gotta, like, find it.
Mm-hmm.
The other guy can look at, like, a fully shit, dirt-covered hoof and be like, it's right there.
Yeah, that guy's, like, terrifyingly impressive.
I know, right?
That is a man who's had many, many years of experience, is what it is.
He usually goes to smaller farms. This guy looks more industrial.
Mm-hmm. Just sitting there taking your cows to the nail salon.
Poor little cow. She's got dermatitis.
Aw.
That's the most common thing. It's fairly easy to fix once you get the hoof from poking into it.
Yeah.
He's got hoof spray paint.
It's just like spray on cleaner, like the other
it's
stuff the
like,
guy used.
to like basically keep all the clean in.
Yeah, the salicylic acid or whatever.
Yeah, no, he put that over it. This was just to like clean everything up. Hey, that cow has a little mark on his butt. I know why, because that's marking him to get the hooves looked at.
That's what you gotta do, so you can make sure which one to check on.
That hoof's separating. You gotta get that off.
Put a mark on your butt.
Sometimes they put them on the head, as long as there's a mark on them, so you know. It depends on which way, where they cut the hooves.
Yeah.
Because sometimes they'll do it in front, and sometimes the cows will be facing the other way. So you just want them to be very easily like, that cow needs hoof work.
This woman is incredibly tough. Stark-woed. Nutters, this can you tell us what happened? Oh, it blew up. Right, unidentified insurgent. What, mad? That beggars belief. Ah, well, he did it. Which there we are, but the incident has everybody jumping in shadows. Take us out, that'll be can help and sent home indefinitely. So can it could already be operational. Nodders. Need to speak. Can you help us? Ah, I can do that. We split into several groups and improve our odds of reaching the fire control center. We may be few in number, but we have faith to see this through. Okay, whatever. It's your money. Also, this woman is like gargantuan compared to all the rest of us. Short crowd. Short rebellion. Rise up as soon as we get some step ladder. Oh, God. There's a bunch of side quests. And there's a flight point.
Oh. This farm is very dry.
Oh.
See, when they, like, there was one farm that had sand instead of mulch. And that made it very dry. Everything sort of just drained out of it. But the drier it is, the harder a hoof is. If it's moist, the hooves like your nail absorb some of the moisture.
Yeah.
It makes it easier to cut. But it also makes it easier for them to get some stuff.
Yeah. Alright, time to pick up story quests. Sorry, flying quests.
I'm sorry, chat. I'm talking about hooves.
Hey, I mean, hooves is pretty fun.
I don't know. I got like one thing as like a satisfying video of trimming hooves and stuff, and I've stuck with it apparently.
Yep. It's become her fixation.
It's very relaxing. I wish someone would just put me in one of these machines and do this to me. Clean off my feet with the pede.
Just buzz ya.
I don't know, it's so satisfying because they like get rid of everything that's like not aligned right, and that would be so nice.
Buzz ya, do your nails.
Yeah. At first it freaked me out, but then I learned that the hoof is pretty thick, and unless you like actually cut through the corium, like it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, because I mean, it's just
nail.
It's just nail.
It's like it would be like getting freaked out because you trimmed your nails. But...
You get freaked out how I trim my nails, but
you push back the cuticles. Oh, eh. Also, you should trim your nails too short.
I do not. Trim my nails just fine.
No, you get rid of all the white.
Yes, I don't like the white. White is the part that needs to be cut off, so I cut it off.
Pus.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, the cornea was loose. I hate that I know this shit. I saw him squishing the cornea, and I was like, oh, yep, there's some infection down there.
Yep, you're rubbing on something. Anytime
There's a hole.
Yeah, anytime you got wiggling, you get rubbing, and rubbing bad.
I can even look at the hoof because now I know how they grow because these stupid videos. I'm like, oh yeah, you see that mark down there? It's up there.
Which one am I on? Okay. Shimmer in the scales. Drip honey on the ground.
They could give me the little glued on stilts.
Glue little caps on the end of your toenails.
Yeah.
There we go. We've destroyed a giant purple butterfly. Weird. Anyways, off we go. On to the next. Huh. That's suspicious. I'll send an expert to look at my grenades. Today is about to start lobbing those crates.
Petting the cow.
Hey. Yeah, Mark XIV. I wonder what that means. I don't know what that means either, but okay.
When cows get stressed, they drool.
Makes sense.
They're not entirely comfortable in these things, so you want to get them out as soon as possible.
Yeah.
But you gotta get your groomings.
Hey.
Otherwise your foot's gonna get hurt.
Give them lots of head pats. If they like head pats.
They get head pats and treats.
Some of them don't like head pats. Don't give those ones head pats.
Yeah. Some do though. And big ol' scritchy toys.
I do like the cow satisfiers. You know, like it has like the pressure plate and then like the car brush. You know, the car wash brush that spins and they can lean up against it. Unheavy package. What the f does that even mean? Okay. Honestly, that's probably one of the most satisfying things to see is one of the cows going up against those car wash brushes and they just lean into it like a friggin' cat. Look, cows are not very smart. They're very simple creatures. Everyone's always like, oh, but the cow, you don't want it to suffer, right? It's like, have you seen a cow? If you give it snacks and a thing to rub against, it will probably be fine forever.
There's not much going on in a cow.
Not at all.
Don't abuse them, but like,
Yeah.
they're pretty chill. They just need to eat.
They need to eat, maybe get petted every now and then. They're fine.
I found out that apparently some cows bully other cows. So some cows actually like being in their stalls more because some cows are mean to them. They try to keep them separate, but there's only so much you can do.
Yeah.
Because they go out for their little playground to graze and stuff and stretch their little leggies and some of them can get bullied.
Some of them get mean. Oh. Alright, more quests. More. Okay. Right. Me?
Big lesions.
Oh, that's be it. Unfortunate.
It happens.
Was the hoof rubbing funny?
Sometimes you get, like, something just doesn't grow right, but then it grows out and it gets bigger.
Yeah.
Because the growing on the hoof starts right at the back. So they get long and you get big holes. It could just be something as simple as a rock or just something not growing right.
Yeah.
But then it layers on top of each other and you get these big holes.
Grit. With bacteria.
No wonder she was so noisy.
Mm-hmm.
She was stressed.
Her foot hurt.
Poor her.
Well, you stress when your foot hurt. I still think you kicked me.
I'm so sorry. I don't know what happened. It's doing good today.
Either that or just, like I said, you know, got up to go pee in the night and kicked it on something.
I have no fucking idea.
What's packaged the way it's next to not? Well, that's right. It's tobacco made right here. Oh, okay, cool. I don't care. I bet you want to know what's in the... I do not. I want to know where your money is and why is it not in my hand. The gentleman is tall leaf eaters, long necks, look around you by spot 1 or 2.
Sports Illustrated is making fake writers to hide the fact that they're using AI to write with AI fucking generated faces.
Yeah. Surprise.
This AI stuff scares me, but at worst, I'll just fucking go back to work and still draw. I just won't be able to draw as much. Everyone will be.
I mean, like, the things of the AI stuff is, like, the people that are using the AI are the places that are kind of on the way out anyways, that are just trying to, like, desperately wring out a few more bucks before they fail kind of thing.
Because some people who want it, like not the big companies who are just using it anyway, are like, haha, you artists not going to take your job. It's like, they're not going to need you, bro. You're the middleman.
Yeah.
And I'll still draw, and you won't have nothing. We'll all be sad and working at fucking big box stores, so.
It's just so stupid.
But I have a lot of loving supporters, and I love them.
Mm-hmm.
They help me not have to go work, and then I can draw more for everybody!
Yep.
That's really what the Patreon and the commissions and all that is for. It's so I can draw more.
Yeah.
That's what I do.
So you do draw a lot.
I don't have to go to a day job if I don't want to, and I can stay home and I can draw all day, except when I have to go for my student mental health walks.
Yeah.
I love it. This is my favorite thing to do.
Mm-hmm. It has enabled you to live a lifestyle that you prefer.
I notice a lot of people when they do the art things, it's like, if you do art for work, you're gonna, you know, your creative stuff is gonna be work. And, like, obviously, commissions aren't, I'd love to be doing my own art all the time, but I also love commissions.
Yeah.
Like, I don't have the problems other people seem to have with commissions and projects. If they're really big or there needs to be a lot of changes, I will get, like, a little frustrated with how things are going, but not where I want to stop or anything.
Right.
I love it, because it always makes me draw things I wouldn't necessarily draw anyway, and that's why I like commissions.
Yeah, and like,
otherwise I'd just be drawing the same thing over and over and over again.
yeah, it's artist enrichment.
Yeah!
Commissions are the new toys in the zoo pen.
You should push yourself, and commissions make you do that.
Mm-hmm. I think objectively you've done a lot of, like, more interesting stuff because of the commissions.
I was looking at my Instagram, where all my art's lined up, and I was like, wow, I try so many different things.
Yeah.
I kind of forget that.
I mean, even, like, when you posted that thing with the pink art, like, that was a wide variety of different stuff. When am I supposed to be doing it this one? I don't even remember. I've already forgotten. I don't remember what side quest this is.
Because, like, on my Instagram, it's like that thing, the
Evil
Spider Lady, the girl dinner one,
Yeah.
the Animal Crossing version of Ichiban, some comics, me looking adorable, that attempt to draw Melissa as a Helltaker character, a really highly detailed piece, the more that abstract draw this in your style thing, a pixel version of me, like, it's so random.
It's
And I'm
good.
glad, because I remember someone when I was younger said, all your stuff looks kind of the same. I was like, you know what, I should work on that.
I saw one guy that was like, oh, I drew this and this and this before I started drawing mechs. And, like, the 3 of the 4 things where they're like, I was drawing this and this and this, were like, they're pretty good, solid, interesting color and stuff like that. And then there was the one where it's like, and I drew this, and it was, like, very distinctly, like, big tittied, like, boba thing. And they were like, and then they finished the sentence with, and I even drew some not safe for work, but I wasn't proud of it. And I was like, you lie.
Be proud of it.
No, I was like, you lying liar who lies lyingly. You can damn well tell that you drew not safe for work, and you drew a lot of it because of how you drew this particular character with big fat tits. Like, you drew this a specific way. You are lying your ass off.
Just say it like it. Like, that one poster was like, and here he was in his darkest period, and it was like a Lola Bunny fan art. Like, just fucking draw what you want. Like, stop.
Yeah.
You know, if you didn't want to do that, that's sad. Don't do it. But, like, there's nothing wrong with doing not safe for work art.
Yeah, they were trying to, like, what's it, like virtue signal or whatever?
Yeah.
They're trying to appear like that. It's like, no, dude, you're lying your ass off, and we can all tell. Nobody spends that level of work because that piece compared to the other piece, way more detailed, way more dynamic coloring and lighting and pose and everything like that. It's like, yeah, you're a liar.
I will still push that it is objectively harder to do a lot of not safe for work art than it is a lot of safe for work art.
Yeah.
You can't compare like a cute chibi emote with like a sex scene. Like that is complex as balls.
So it was just funny to just be like, bruh, we can all tell you're lying. I never drew that and liked it.
Oh, shut up.
Yeah, it's just lame. If I see that post again, I'll show it to you because I was just like, bruh, no one believes you.
I'm more pissy here.
Yeah, I didn't really draw this. Like, yeah, you did. It'd be like saying like, oh, I did this entire calendar, but I didn't have any pride in it. Like,
Bro, like that calendar turned out great. I worked very hard on it.
Yeah.
And I did a great fucking job.
Yeah, you did. All right, come on, thing. I hate when it's like, yeah, you're not at exactly the right angle to do the thing, even though you sit there and wait through the whole timer. Like, what? Why does it matter what angle I'm at? If I'm close enough to push button, it should just auto-complete. That's just lazy programming otherwise. All right, fine. Yeah, I need to go down here anyways. I'll just teleport. Scooch. Okay. Let's see. We got a person over here. Ah, there we go. Sneaky man hiding back here in an alley. That's a lot of boxes there, buddy. You want to trade? Show me the goods. It's contents our mystery. This is sedatives, high quality. Someone snatched a batch while ago, but you wouldn't believe how quickly it is sell. Folks are always on edge around here, see? You never know when the Empire might try to attack. Yes, I'm going to totally sell these people narcotics. Cool. I just traded narcotics for food. That doesn't sound dire at all. Screech. Unfortunately, I can't use that shortcut because, well, I can't fly. Glad they set up the map in such a way that you would want to take that way to go over here. Except you can't. Until you can fly. At which point, it doesn't matter that that thing is there, because you can fly and you can just go past. So irritating. Scale butt. Whee! So tall I can slide under him legs. I like my little chair. Honestly, my chair is my second favorite mount in this. The crab is obviously the best, because Tiny Crab is hilarious. In fact, and crab. Crab. There we go. Tiny Crab. I love this little crab. My favorite. So stupid. I've seen some people have a big crab. I have tiny crab. Alright, there we go. Let's go turn everything in, get another fly point. We're slowly making progress in this area. And making progress in the storyline. Because once we turn all this crap in, we'll just go right over there. And we'll go probably raid the area, I would think. I imagine we're going to finally go raid the place. I do see a dungeon right there, so that might be where we're going. Where are we going? Huh, it's weird I haven't gone down there. Well, we'll find out soon. Whoa. That's a big bird. Neckbreaker. His head executioner, refusing to be subject to the same cold justice as he done his entire life, slit his own throat. Unable to bear the loss, the executioner's pet beast, Neckbreaker. Damn. That's a brutal name. We've decided our first dog, we're going to name Grimhowl.
Yeah.
After the Barkbarian character. First proper meal we've had in days. Huh, okay. Cool. I just sold narcotics for food so that starving people can have the snack. That's, dire. Cool. I saved the trees from a mold infection. Neat. I got him a little eyeball creature in a sec. I like those little eyeball creatures a lot, actually. They're pretty cute. Ooh, it's actually in there. All right. How much their tears are worth to an alchemist? Now we've captured ourselves a live one. We can harvest them whenever we please. Quick whack in the head and liquid gold. We'll be stinking rich. That sounds abusive. You know what? I really didn't think this through. When it wakes up, I'm going to have an angry bird. And you know what? Hilarious. Good luck, dude. That's a you problem. I got my money. Bye. Ooh. Baleful energy radiates from this eyeball. That's perfect. Just gazing at this foreboding orb sends a shiver through my soul. If you want the nastiest curse, use the eye of this thing. Ah, revenge is nigh, you imperial bastards. Okay. Sure thing, crazy lady. You have fun with that. Bye. I got paid. I don't care. That lady's gonna curse somebody super weird. A quick-witted friend once worked in the storeroom and swiped those sedatives before she left. The settlement's full of those who used to labor for the army. Folk of Allegoria have traded with the Empire, but they spit on their radiates. The army's whipped current, they call us. That's why we need to make a deal. When we dared set foot in the town, they just saw it with stones or worse. Now we can eat our fill and try to move on. Okay. We worked as laborers, and now everyone hates us. Why? All you did was work in the mines, and now everyone hates you? That's nonsensical. Whatever. Storyline. Off we go. Alright, we're gonna Metal Gear Solid our way into the place and break the cannon. Woo! Dungeon, dungeon, dungeon. Probably. I imagine there's this dungeon right there. It should be, you would think. You sense hostile presence. Kill savage. Wow, a little on the nose there. Weird. Don't shoot a laser at me. That's my job. Walk 2 more feet. It's a little silly that I'd, search for patrols. There was a patrol right there. I killed them. These guys are going to show up and see that I killed their buddies and be like, huh, wait a minute. It's just a little silly, don't you think? All right. Next. And I know it's video game, so some stuff is simplified to make it seem more straightforward, but it's a little silly. Last one in your head. Okay, let's go kill them so we can get into our cool dungeon. I'm looking forward to a neat dungeon. Pipe. Pipe, 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 pipe. Oh. A Magitech thing. We fought one of those in Doma. It was pretty neat. Here we go. Yay. And now we can go in the pipe. Boy, these Guardians sure like to have pipes that readily access their areas that they don't want accessed. Where's the entrance? Right over here. Yay, nodders. Wow, you guys are at hip height with this giant lady. Awesome. Alright, we're gonna break in and we're gonna break stuff. Cool. Baby. Bye, giant lady. Nodders. Nodders. Castra Mabania, now accessible. Woo! Araraboomnia. Let's see. Do I have any things to turn in? I don't. So, here we go. Dungeon, dungeon, dungeon. And we'll do it with a party of players. Why not? Castra Mabania, join. 9 minutes. The hell I will. Never mind. Wait 9 minutes. I don't think I will. Alright. Let's do this. Drink. Oh, shiny. That sure looks like a bunch of mechs that are going to come out of the wall to attack me. If there's one thing I know, it's that I'm about to get attacked. Whoosh. Oh, cool. So we've got the twins and a rando, which I guess will be our tank for this, right? Yep, sure enough. Alright, let's raise heck. Woo! Heck raising. Ah, there it is, I knew it. Ew. I'd prefer not to get attacked. Flammenwerfer. Ah, yeah. Multi-target damage. Flame Duragover. Uh-oh. Weird. I like the mecha ape. Right, I like the mecha ape. I think that's cool. It's just a neat design. Onward, soldiers of the rebellion. We go to cause damage and probably have a sick boss fight against that lady. I hope. We got a rescue off wind. You got a friend in me. Yeah, you got a friend in me. Oh, big cannon. Neat. Yeah, these Avengers are pretty cool. I like them. It's just like a nifty little mecha gorilla. Remember? Oh no, more things attacking us. Flammenwerfer. Yay, more damage. Whoop. Moving. I love you. There you go, and there's the last gorilla. Alright. Onward! Clear the storage compound. I look a little buggy. Laser buggy. We gonna get attacked. A doggo. Please stop attacking me. Flamin' Riff. Alright, and we'll take out this guy. So far, pretty standard dungeon. Quick and easy. All good. That guy blew up good.
Away with you!
Oh no, a bark from Alpha Nerd. Ooh, that spell was big. Testing compound. Neat. Oh, that's empty. Magna Roda. Cool. Yeah, it does have an engine and weird. Guardians are having fun with weird stuff now, huh? They do seem to be working on weird stuff now. This looks like bioengineering. Ow. Oh no, he's gonna get the zoomies. Whoop. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Okay. Hey. Oh, fun. Does it just make him mess up all the time? It doesn't really seem to do much. How do I get off this thing? There we go. Cool. So basically, that's just to make him not do the thing. Air. Oh, cannon's busted now, huh? Well.
For the House of Leveilleur!
So we just sit here and bully him until he perishes. There we go. And now we've defeated him, basically. Neat. There we go. Icebreak protocol. Critical failure, critical failure, critical failure. I'm afraid that's a fail. A notable mention for its acceleration app. Ha 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 ha. We're judging the war crime. Move. There we go. Bingo. Ah, yes, here in the War Crime Factory, we've decided that this one, not very good. Oh boy. Well, looks like we're gonna have two deploying. Fair. Hyper-tuned. It's a dude. But blue. Yep, definitely we're gonna go with War Crimes Division. They're blue, they're punchy, they're weird looking. I'm gonna go with used to be a people. Neat. Well, that's pretty cool. Clear the testing compound. Ooh, hey, treasure coffer. Doggos! Oh, big old pile of doggos. Sadly, they are not good boys. They are bad boys. Because they have been used by the Imperium to be bad. And that's sad. Because doggos. We like doggos here. Lacanus Pokemon's. Oh. What? Rude. There we go. And we're taking, yeah, looks like this one. But also, there's free loot over there. So we're gonna go get that loot in a second. Sneakily sneaks over to get the loot currently. Huh. 7 lengths of Manzahari hair. Okay. I don't know what that is. It's probably a crafting ingredient if I had to guess. Alright, so we can definitely get 2 pretty easily, but I don't think we'll get 3. Yep. Ow. And I'm getting punched at. Rude. Tank? Tank. Can you try? Continuous damage! Woo! Woo! I'm glad that this only leveled me down just enough that I still have flamethrower. Because I like flamethrower. It's very useful. And there we go. We good? We good. There's a treasure chest over here, though. Dark Priest Choker. Alright, subject number 24. Ominous. Wow. Big. Why are they so big? Third eye. That man's a Gali. Hostile presence detected. Engaging arcane combat mode. I say they're loading complete. Commencing ice attack. Whoa. Heck. I say their output level maximum. Uh-oh. Oh dear. I see their reload combat systems throttled, defensive functions impaired.
Away with you!
Restored. Recommence lightning aether loading. Aether loading complete. Hey, Wobite. But a man. Oh. Discreet magic. No. I've been lightninged. There we go. Oof. Yikes. That was bad. I almost perished. Fire away then now. Ow, I'm on fire.
Away with you!
Pile up. Barely any damage. Disperse. Fire output maximum. Warning, fire overload.
I have my pride.
Do ya, alpha nerd? There we go. Got him. Bang. Yay. Cool. So anyways. Ooh, a hat. But not for me. How unfortunate. So we're almost to the central compound. Oh, snap. Hey, look at all these little things.
Release.
Why did my flamethrower stop? Okay. Right, I should just be... Really? There we go. Yeah, let's just kind of thin the herd down a little bit. And then we'll take out the big guy. Okie dokie. Nope. There you go. Alright, let's try this again. Flammenwerfer does Werfing Flammen. There we go. Look at that damage. That's good damage.
I have my pride.
There we go. Lots of AoE here. There we go. Hooray. And onward we go. Oh, well, or not. There we go. Loads of damage, in theory. There we go. Oop. Just gonna back up a step out of the way of that. And there we go. Hooray. Yeah, like I said, this is not bad. It's plenty fine. It's a nice... This is pretty straightforward. A couple of the bosses were interesting. Hello, giant colossus. They don't want us here. Yes, generally they don't. We do usually invade our way into places. we go. And now it's just killing the big guy. Hooray! Ow. Whoop. No, thank you, sir. I like that it's using the big flat of that gargantuan blade. It's like not even an attack, it's just whomping you with a huge slab of metal. Loot. Neat. All stuff to throw in the blender. Alright. And now we fight the final boss of Castronomania. I assume? Well, I don't know if it'll be the lady. Oh, well, obviously not. A new meat creature. Oh, it pulses. Gross. Illegal. Inferno. Huh. Okay, well. Assessment ground is sealed off.
Away with you.
Okay. Alright. Okay, looks like we're still attacking. The strength of his left arm grows. Weird. Okay, why is it not? There it goes. Whoa. Neat. Yeah, Ketu's strength is enhanced. Cool. So as long as we pay attention to what's going on, we'll know not to be on one side or the other. Cool. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. There we go. Alphanard almost got me blown up. Its one arm is all jiggly. Gross. It's all meaty and weird looking. Illegal. That probably means it's gonna beef up the other arm. Uh-oh.
You shall fall soon enough.
Wonder what that was about.
I have my pride.
Wonder if it was gonna load up another cartridge to beef up his arm again. Ooh. I should not be in the way of that. There we go. Okay, well, I'll be fine. There we go. Got it. Nice job. First try. Oh, look, it's all gooey and wiggly. Yeah, that was actually a good camera angle to make it look unearthly and weird. I'll give you that. Very meaty. Cool. Boss down. Alright, we got, okay. Got equipment. We got, more equipment. Bracelet at 69, which mine's way better. Okay, so there we go. we have beaten Castromania. Well, this part anyways. Like I said, I would have expected to fight the lady, which probably means we're nowhere near done with this stuff yet. So let's see what happens. It's all squishy and weird looking.
Understood. We're on our way. Reese's unit should be advancing upon the fire control center in the command tower. Let us join them.
Nodders. We're just gonna leave that creature there, huh? They're sure focusing on that a lot. I feel like we haven't seen the last of it, what with them focusing on it so much.
Lise, thank the 12 you're all right.
Yeah, though anyways.
There's the control center. Let's hit them hard and fast. Ready?
Ready. Nodders. There she is. Neat.
They're here! It was you, wasn't it?
You fired that
Wasn't
guy.
it?
Ah, I've got a migraine. Why'd you yell at me?
I gave the order to fire. It was over. The skulls had surrendered. No one else had to die. And you killed them. Your own people. Your own comrades.
Yeah, I don't care.
You're right. I killed them. Ansfrid, Rudolph, Emlyn, all the rest. Trained and fought with every last one of them. Good soldiers to a man. I gave the order that led to their deaths.
Yeah?
And I knew exactly what I was doing.
Yeah. Why'd she keep clutching her head?
Why? Why would you do that? They died so that all Animegans could live free. That was all we ever wanted.
How does that work? You've been working with the
We made
Empire.
a promise that we would do whatever it took, so that one day the Imperials would learn to accept us. But everything comes at a price. And if you haven't got the means to pay, then you pay with blood.
That is so fucking
Service
meaningless.
guarantees citizenship, but citizenship guarantees naught. It's not enough to do your part, oh no. You have to run faster, fight harder, kill more and more and more, and only then will you be equal.
Yeah. I mean, this is racism.
That's just how it is out here in the provinces. You buy your freedom with blood. There is no other way.
Okay.
Shut up! Shut your mouth! You don't get to talk about freedom. You killed your own. They trusted you, and you killed them. Murderer! Butcher! Traitor!
There we go. Call it what it is. Oh, that's new. Neat. Well, that's something different. Xenos didn't have that.
Gotcha!
And Alice is the damsel in distress again. What you say? Alice.
I know what you can do. I've already seen it.
Nifty. Meanwhile, everyone else is dead. Really? Are you gonna grab her and we're gonna run again? Finish the fight.
Even so, the odds are against me.
Yeah, I have a gun. So foul, away!
Coward! Get back here!
I like that this lady just smoke bombs her way out of existence over and over again. That is a big honking smash. She really busted that window out big. Look at those tiny propellers.
Lord Xenos invites you to join him for the royal hunt, to be hosted at the palace. You may bring your horde, if you like. All are welcome.
All right. Whee! Well, we've got the big gun now. Can we shoot the big gun? Oh, man, she got slashed once. Get good. Dude, I broke a sword on my chest.
We'll need to carry her. Will you help me?
Hi, Pixel. How's it going? And drink. Well, I'm almost out of drink, so now I am out of drink.
Thank you. Lise, I leave matters here.
How's it going, Pixel?
Right.
I'm actually just about to end it for the night once I get out of cutscene Palooza. There we go. Yeah, so, well, thank you for staying. Hi. Like I said, I'm about to end it here, just about. We took this place with minimal casualties. Yay. Ship 14. Meow, 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 meow. Alright, come on. You did fine work. We took this place thanks to you. We've taken places and everything's cool. Also, she had superpowers, and that was fucking jank, so what was that about? I'm pleased to hear I make full recovery. If he wishes to invite us to the so-called royal hunt, then this will fain accept. What troubles you? It's a trap. No shit. Find it soon enough. We're searching all over the place. Listen, you gotta... We need to take this place. And then we'll catch our breath and we'll go and raid. Also, I just like that boat over there. Cool. Okay. Quest accepted. So does that mean we're going to a new area now? No, probably not. Yeah. Well, actually we are going down this way. Okay. Well, we'll go down that way then. I don't think there's a crystal down there, but yeah, I don't even see a chocobo down there, so I think we're just gonna go to a new area and that'll be that, probably. We still don't have all of our ability to fly yet. We have 2 more, which means we're gonna be in this area for a bit longer because I've done all the side quests, so. Yeah. Yeah, we'll definitely still be in this area for a hot minute. So I'm going to go over here and get this, and then I'm going to call it there for the night. 'Cause I'm feeling kind of tapped out already. Discovered a new location. Yay. There we go. Is there a proper welcome? Okay. There's our fly one. Repair stuff. Repair all. This is the last one we need to be able to fly in this area. Okay, so we're going to work on that later, but right now, I'm going to end it here for the night. Thank you all for coming, and we'll see y'all next time. Bye-bye now.